Bed. Love.
Bed.
Bed.
Love.
Beyond.
Beyond.
Bed. Love. Beyond. Bed. Love. Beyond.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Bed Love Beyond, the podcast for the hopeful and the hater in us to discuss sex, love, and whatever's clever with like-minded people like you who are also in limbo with love.
Like us.
Thank you for listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, and
Google Play Music. They don't get emphasis this week. 'Cause they won't tell us our stats.
They won't tell us our stats. No one will really. Well, no, Podbean does. Podbean does a great job, and they retweet our stuff.
Yes.
So that's
Thank you,
good, too.
Podbeam.
So
You
you're
guys
pretty cool.
are doing your job.
Yes. So episode 35 is another addition to the Guy Code, Girl Code series that we're doing. So this is Guy Code, Girl Code number 2. Do's and Don'ts. Friendship/relationship etiquette 101.
Nice. I was thinking we should make our own rules as we go, but
We can do that too.
if it comes up, we will.
Yeah, because you came up with this topic you want to talk about because you were like, yeah, there's a lot of girls out there who don't know the rules and they need to know. And I was just like,
I don't know if I said it like that.
I think you did.
Okay, maybe I did.
I was just like, whoa, okay.
I might have, actually.
Yeah, you were kind of animated about that. And we have a special guest today, the number one fan, April.
Martini's so dramatic.
What is going on?
Hey, everybody.
She was on. She has been on here since episode 22, the interracial one, and her first episode was episode 9, and they're all 13 episodes apart. So she was destined to be on this episode. Awesome.
Nice.
Only you would notice that pattern.
Hey, you got to do it that way,
I'm like a secret mathematician.
He's getting the statistics on the show.
That's how you do it.
This is April's three-peat.
Yes. This
You
is her
too
3P.
get a jacket
Yes.
in your mind. No, we don't
Own
have.
parking space.
You get your own parking space up front.
I know, right? Oh man. So
So I just thought this was important information. Oh, but wait, before we talk about this, is there anything new going on in your life?
nothing new is necessarily going on in my life, but there's something new going on in somebody else's life, though.
Whoa. Is it me?
No. Yeah, because I usually know your life before you do, right?
Okay.
No, you're good.
What happened?
No, last week I found out that my ex-fiance is getting married this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That face.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Ouch.
I thought that was interesting.
How did you find that out?
A friend of mine told me.
See, that's a guy code thing you just keep to your fucking self. Too.
No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
It is.
Okay.
No, it's I mean, yeah, I don't have to know, but the thing is he was talking about the podcast because I told him about it, and he kept hearing about the relationship and stuff. It's like, oh well, what happened? So I told him, and he's like, yo, I don't know if you know, but then he told me. I was like, wait, it's got to be next year that the
Right, because
wedding.
didn't they just meet recently?
They met in because April doesn't know. So my ex fiance met her new fiance October of 2015,
Okay.
and then they got engaged this past February 2016.
It's like 4 months, right?
4 months, and
I'm not
6
good with
months
math.
later, now they're getting married. So then a total of 10 months. Boom, boom, boom.
That's how I want to do it.
That's how you want to do it?
I don't want to get it over with.
All right.
If it's going to happen, I don't know.
But I was just like,
Sign the papers.
okay, very interesting. So I'm just fascinated with the velocity of it. Just it's so quick, and and thank God, I of course I talked to some of my longtime friends who knew her and all that stuff, and we were just talking about it. And
Are they invited?
no, they're not invited.
Is anyone you know invited? Let's crash
No.
that bitch.
No, it's fine. No, she left for a reason, and she got exactly what she wanted. So
Okay, say lovely.
that's fine. But it took me a second to realize, because how I get down on myself, and I was just like, wow, I got so angry, sad, whatever, all the emotions in one, because I was like, wow, Like I was with this chick for like 4 years, and then in like 10 months, not that our relationship was one after the other. There was like a 4-year split, so she had like time to reflect and whatever. But it was like
Time to reflect.
no, but it
Whatever
was
you
like
girls do
it was
when
like
you
10
break up.
months. I was just like, damn. I was like, it just felt like my relationship was shit. It didn't mean nothing.
Well, how old were you when you guys met?
28,
And now she's 32.
6.
She's 36.
It's time. I mean,
It's different when you're younger,
Mm-hmm.
I think, because I don't know, like you're not sure about a lot of things,
Right.
and you're just younger.
Yeah.
You're like marriage is not that you don't want to get married, but at 28 maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
But 36, it's a little more like, listen, I know what I want, I know what I'm after. You have it, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that could be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
That you guys were much younger than she is now.
Right.
So, but everything is a learning experience. Nothing is.
Yeah.
You know, what I
Nothing.
mean? So
Nothing is wasted.
nothing is a waste. Nothing.
Yeah.
But you guys were met at a younger time, so that could have a lot to do with it.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
But I was hurt though. I was just like, damn. But I was like, you know what? Hey,
just gotta be happy for her.
I don't.
Okay, or not, whatever.
But no. But it's not that I'm
Do whatever
mad.
you want.
It's not that I'm mad at her. Whatever. It's just like,
Right.
okay, she left. She's living her life regardless. Like that's why I don't really like when people say, oh, you should be happy for whatever. I could feel whatever I feel. It's not gonna affect the person.
Right, I hear what you're saying.
The person's gonna do whatever they're gonna do, and that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So.
So,
like, wow.
did you go out on any other friend dates with that girl?
No. I think we're gonna do one like soon or whatever. But yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But I was just like, all right, so that's another closed chapter. Just it's craziness, just madness.
Gotta keep moving.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving, but
That's what I do. One foot in front of the other.
yeah.
I don't know. I know it's easier said than done, but
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
At least, I don't know. There's really nothing to say about it.
Right.
But your friends, like, I don't know. It's weird that your friends like come up to you, and they're like, "Oh."
I mean,
Apparently, there was a full blown discussion in front of my ex yesterday about the person I'm dating, but because my friends were all out to dinner.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like sitting at the same like table.
Oh, they didn't like.
No, and I was like,
They weren't like there together. They were just happened to be at the same place at the same time.
no, they were all there for the same person's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
And then like I guess one of the girls like brought it up and was like,
of
oh,
course, it'd be brought up
who's the guy Jen's dating? What the fuck are you talking about me for? Like, I'm not-
because there's a connection. There's an obvious connection. That's
right,
why.
but you like it's just weird. How about you have that conversation in the privacy, not in front of my ex-boyfriend? Not that I care if he knows. Like he knows I'm dating someone, but I'm sure he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I wouldn't want his friends being like, "Oh, the new girl Sean's dating." I'd be like, "I don't care. Like, have the conversation elsewhere."
Right.
It's a little disrespectful, I think.
Mm.
I don't know.
I
Whatever.
question why somebody would bring it up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, what is that person's intentions?
Well, I heard first somebody brought up they thought like I was dating restraining order boy still.
Oh, okay.
And
Which would be impossible because he has
there's
a
a
restraining order.
restraining order, right? So, and then they're like, "No, that's not who she's dating. She's dating so and so." I'm like, "Oh my god. Why were y'all talking about me anyway? How about just how's Jen? How's she doing? Good. I should call her and see how she's doing."
But even that doesn't need to be said if the person has your phone number and they can just call you and say,
if
"Hey,
she
Jen,
does.
what's up?" Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I say I question someone's intentions if
I don't think it's.
and it's not
Bring
like
that
they,
up out of
it's not
nowhere.
like she didn't know my ex-boyfriend was sitting right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a girl code thing. Like if I went somewhere and April's ex-boyfriend was there, I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, April's boyfriend and her baby are so cute." Like he probably like not that he cares,
Yeah.
but it may
but,
make
like,
him
it's just
uncomfortable.
weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was meant with any like malicious intent. I think they just wanted to see the reaction of what your ex would think about your current person.
Dumb.
I think that's what it is.
I don't know.
That's
I
all.
just think that's
So that's what is that then?
What?
If you say something to see somebody's reaction, what is that?
I don't know. I think it just. You know what it is? I think it's just because not unwritten rule, but like I think it's just that Oh, elephant in the room. That's what it is. I think it's an elephant in the room. Just like, okay,
I wasn't there.
you're the elephant.
But she didn't have to be because she wasn't there.
No, because that's the thing. Just like, oh, I'm Jen's friend. You're Jen's ex, and something good has happened in her life. Do you know about it? Hey, so do you know? Jen's going out with somebody. Like, yeah, I know, because I talk to her on occasion. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the connection.
But she didn't have the conversation with him.
Oh, she just said
had
it
it
out
with
loud?
other people who were just in this vicinity.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But I'm sure made sure he heard it.
Right. Remember that guy Jen was dating?
So did the
I didn't know you were here.
did the
I just think it's dumb.
so they never talked.
Not that I know of. I didn't get that far in the conversation because I was like, if I ask questions that. Like,
I'm sorry. Did the ex ever speak to you after the party about that?
Yeah, no, not about that. No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
no, it's weird. I don't know, but that's like one of those things. That's why I wanted to do this episode because those are just like some things that like you don't bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, just weird. I don't know.
It is.
Like, and that's the thing that, like, I had a conversation with my ex about once. Like, his friends, like, last year when I brought someone to a party, were like, oh, Jen came with her boyfriend. And he wasn't even my boyfriend. Like, why are your friends running back and telling you that shit?
Right.
Like it's fact when it wasn't.
Right.
I didn't walk up to anyone and say, this is my boyfriend, everyone. Like, it's stupid. I don't know.
I think sometimes people just don't have good intentions when they do things like that. I think it's on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But if you did it to them, it'd be like, oh my God, why did you say anything?
You do that? Like, I think they'll pull you to the side, like, why would you say that?
Right.
Why did you do that? Why didn't you wait until they wouldn't like it?
That's like
nobody wants to be awkward.
In Shaw's The Sunset, I always like just refer to that show. I love it so much. Like the one guy when he was going through the separation with his wife, like he told some people, and like the one girl was like sitting like kind of like to the side with other people who were like friends with them but not really friends, but she was like drunk, but she was being mad loud. She's like, he's going through a separation right now, and he was like, yo, MJ, chill, stop. And she was just like, what, Mike? What? Like, she didn't get it.
Right.
And I was like, yo, if that was one of my friends, I'd, like, grab her by the back of the hair and be like, can you shut the fuck up, please? I was like, whoa. He is, like, just the strength that he's holding back right now. I applaud him. I would have slapped that bitch. She's like, well, what? You're going through a divorce, and we should talk about it. He's like, this is not a party for that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think people like know when to have certain conversations.
Right.
I know there's times where you go to parties and like a friend will pull you to the side and be like, hey, I heard blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And you're like, yeah. Let's not talk about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's even like, but we all kind of do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like people have to know. Somebody don't want to discuss their divorce in a room full of people.
Right.
You have to know that. You just have to. Yeah.
Right.
You just don't care, but you have to know. It's not a happy thing. It's not easy to deal with. You have to know that.
So while you guys were talking, I got a message on OkCupid from somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, it was another catfish. So it was one of the ones that you always see. Hey, I can't talk to you right now. Just give me your email.
Just give
and,
me
and
your
I'll
bank
speak to you.
account.
Yeah, and I was like, yo.
Like one of those copy and paste looking.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're like, do you know Alana from Russia?
Oh, man.
Tell her dog is nice.
Stupid. So, so we're going to go through some friendship and relationship etiquette rules that I've found in various articles, and some of them are funny and whatever, some of them are serious, some of them are very like gender specific too. I was reading some of them. I was like, yeah, that can't that can't cross pollinate between like a guy girl and a girl code. That's strictly girl code.
Okay.
So, well,
yeah, giving out a tampon.
Exactly. I was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
And I don't think guys like talk about condoms anymore.
No.
You guys
Which
are
is
always trying to
scary.
fuck with that. I know. You guys should.
No, but I don't think. Well, I don't think.
Yo, bro, I want to get some tonight. You got a condom on you?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think that happens. Just like, damn, you should have thought ahead, man, or something. Or like, or there's a CVS down the block, you know,
get
or
a
whatever.
3-pack.
Yeah, or something. I don't think that happens. But
When a guy shows up to your house with a 3-pack, it's like,
so,
what are you doing, guy? What do you think's going to happen tonight?
so one aspect is just pretty much unwritten rules, like in general, and I saw that a lot of the rules was to pretty much help a girl in need, and one of the rules were watch out for your friends when they're on a new date.
Yeah, I think we've all done that. Like, be like, I'm going out with this guy I met online. This is his car. Sometimes, like, this is his license plate.
Mm.
Be like, this is where we're going to dinner. If I don't talk to you by 11, text me.
Oh man, do you want to read the next one?
Rescue any girl who's being hit on by a creep. I don't know about any girl.
Really? So if you blatantly saw some girl getting hit on by a known douche, like he's
I guess it
douchey,
depends on like the atmosphere. Like,
you're not
let's
gonna be like
say-
Sarah, and then like go up to her and be like, all right, let's go. You know.
But what if you
Ah.
think he's a creep and she doesn't?
Yeah, what if she's
she
into
like creeps?
What if she's into
Like,
that?
why did you do that? He was hot. Sorry.
My bad.
Like, if that's what you're into.
Okay. Let's back it up. So let's say her face is distraught and she's scared.
You know what it is? I haven't gone to like a bar type thing in a
Right.
long time.
Right.
Where like I've intermingled with a bunch of people to like I can see it in my head. Like if you're all sitting like at a long bar or something, the girl next to you is getting hit on, she's like whatever. And if she's like one of those girls who like can't handle her own shit. Cause most girls will be like, yo, go fuck it, bye.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like disappear. Then yeah, maybe I'd say something.
Right.
I mean, I'd give her like one of those like, you okay? Like,
Or I think if she kind of like hinted to me that
Right.
like if she's like, so did you like try to like,
Right.
bring me in? I would like, you know.
yeah, I guess if
act
you
with
see her looking like around like
Yeah.
panicked.
or she brings me in. Like what you get from the mall, and I would like
Yeah.
pick up on it and help her out.
What
Yeah.
you get from the
And we'll
mall?
be like, who's this bitch talking about?
Like,
But like, would I randomly help another? I have to say I wouldn't. I'm not that sociable. I'm not
Okay.
that- yeah, I would. Like if I saw her, I'd be like, damn. Hope she get out of that one. Like
yeah, you
I
want to see
wouldn't
how it
go up
goes
to
down.
Random chicks, and I would. Yeah.
You just want to see how it ends.
Yeah, or like I said, if she hinted to me, like, and she started talking, I would
She's
be like,
like,
let me help
damn,
her
I hope
out.
she gets out of that one.
Yeah, but I can't see just like getting involved.
Right.
Black folks don't get involved. Random incidences, and then police come. Now we involved.
Did you see him roofie that girl? Like, I didn't see shit.
Sorry.
Give me a license, driver's license. Let me run your name. I'm getting ran now.
The next one that I saw was don't let a girl walk into a stall with no toilet paper.
I've given a heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a natural thing to do.
You don't want them to think that it was you.
Well, they're just gonna ask you to pass them something
Yeah.
anyway, so you might as well say,
Right.
"Don't go in there. There's no paper."
Alright.
Yeah.
And of course, give out a tampon to any girl who needs it.
I don't carry tampons. Y'all are fucked.
Me neither.
So you guys never done that? I mean, you guys don't do that now, but you guys never done that before, like in the past? or-
Like, well, not tampon, but other necessary
Like if I had like a
stuff. Yeah,
pad or something on me, and
Yeah.
some girl was like, "Shit, I think I got my period," I'd offer it.
I'd offer it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be like, I have a pad if you need it.
Alright.
Like, but I mean, if somebody said something, like I'm not walking around the bar like pads,
Yeah, don't. What?
wings. I got wings.
Yeah, I never had. Wings always depends. You know, like all this, like it's freaking baseball.
Right. I don't know
You're in the
all that.
baseball stands.
No.
Oh man, and I saw this other section that I just called like "Don't touch men ever" because like all this stuff I was just like, wow, you really can't like really do anything. So it was pretty funny to me. And it was like, never go after your friend's crush.
That happened to me once, like more than once. But
Really?
I went to a party and I brought this guy with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I like him, like he's cute. I like him, blah, blah, blah. And I guess he didn't know I liked him. He like friend zoned me months ago. And I just didn't know.
And you still brought him to the party.
I was like, come with me to a party. He was like, okay. I mean, I was going on a date the next day too, which was weird. I was like kind of like in my player mode, I guess.
Right.
And he initiated it, so it wasn't completely the girl's fault. He like asked he inadvertently got the girl's number.
Right.
And then they started dating. And then I kind of went off on him, like, once I realized. I was like, yo, you were, like, spending a whole lot of time with me. And he was just like, oh, it wasn't like that. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then, like, I didn't go off on the girl because I guess, like, she got suckered in. And she's like, I like him. He's cute. And I, like, just kind of, like, got to the point where I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
But I distinctly, like, brought all the girls into the room and made a speech. Like, so... What the fuck? I was like, I like him. He's cute. Blah, blah. Next thing I know, like 2 weeks later, they're dating. I'm like,
wait a minute.
But I'm not friends with the girl anymore. No one is. And I'm still really good friends with the guy. So
okay.
I won. I got a friendship. And she got heartbroken. Joke's on you, bitch.
All right. Is that your moving forward speech?
Yeah, we good. I mean, we're good.
Moving forward, move on. The next one is don't even think about trying to flirt with your friend's boyfriend.
Who does that? Never mind. Also happened to me.
Okay, I was like, you got to start with that one too.
I always forget. But anyway, go ahead.
Next one is know that siblings are off limits unless you ask.
Yo, one time, I'm not even kidding. I'm like, this happened to me. We had a party.
Yeah. And
then, like, they called me down to breakfast the next morning. And they were like, so-and-so slept with your brother last night. I was like, what? But I wasn't mad. I was like, go you guys.
Right.
Now it's going to be awkward every time we see each other.
Awkward for them or for
them.
Oh,
Not
okay,
for me.
Not for you.
I'm just like, you fucked my brother. Weird.
Right.
It was weird, but it happened. I'll tell you who after, because I see your wheels spinning. You're like,
I thought maybe it was somebody from where y'all from.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
So I know them?
Yeah.
I guess she either found out or you'll tell her after.
I'll tell her after, yeah.
And this is something that we touched upon a couple weeks ago. Don't even think about going for an ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So April, I don't know if you heard that episode before.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh yeah, that was the first Geico Girl Code, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your take on that? Can you date a friend's ex?
It may sound hard to believe. I've never ever been attracted to a friend's boyfriend.
That's what I said.
I don't know. I guess I've been lucky enough to have friends that we just don't have the same
type of guy.
And not that he's not like a nice guy or attractive. It's just not my type.
Right.
But if let's say it were, I just couldn't do it. Because it's like, you're going to end the friendship. Like if it was somebody who they were like really, really involved, possibly living together.
Right.
All that.
Yeah.
Like a really, like, how are you going to bring him around?
Let's say April went on a couple dates with Idris Elba and decided that he just wasn't the guy for her. Okay. And I'd like, April, please, would you mind? Actually, no, I think I'd still feel like really fucked up about it.
But how about if you guys?
I would be like, I don't really care for Idris. The British accent is getting on my nerves. I do think you guys would be wonderful for each other.
But that's what I'm saying.
I would even be the one to say that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How about if the person is like, no, you guys, I think you guys really would like work out. Do you think that's still a plausible?
Like if I went on like a date or two with somebody and we had no chemistry, no nothing, and I thought he was perfect for a friend, I would do that. I would say like, I don't like him like that. He's cool though. I just don't like chemistry wise.
Yeah.
But like he's a nice guy. He's a decent person. I think you would like him.
Right.
That's like
I've
that's
done
a
that
different
before.
story. Yeah.
Okay.
But like the person was like deep with and like loved them and
right.
Oh no. It's like the friendship is going to be over because you're going to bring them around and like be all lovey-dovey in front of the person and he just moved out? Or
He just moved out.
Damn, I didn't think that soon.
well, not just moved out, but I mean, even if it was like a year ago.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, here's your boyfriend's underwear. He left them at my house last year.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. You want to take this home with you? Because I don't want it here anymore. Like, that's crazy. I just couldn't imagine. Like, I just think at that point, you might as well say, listen, I know our friendship, or we're just going to be associates because I'm basically picking you over him. That's what that's coming down to. Because there's no way that's going to work. It's just the people are going to be way too uncomfortable. Everybody's going to be awkward and uncomfortable. Yeah. So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like all of the people out there, you had to like
pick
this
that person.
I don't know.
Right.
And then the person's going to think there was something before they broke up. It's always going to be those thoughts.
Yeah.
I would think them. Like, you liked them before. Done.
Right.
Like, I just couldn't imagine it.
Oh,
never.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And I like this. I like this last thing a lot. And it says, figure out your group's man rules before shit happens. Some things have to be taken for granted, such as you need permission to date a friend's ex or former interest. I know I don't need to remind any of you of this. Other than that, I've seen too many friendships fall apart because of a guy, so you and your circle of friends need to figure out the rules. Is it a free-for-all if you like the same guy? Does whoever yelled dibs get to be the one who gets the first approach?
What are they, breadsticks?
Figure it out before shit happens. I like that. But you guys already said that you guys don't even
it's a personal preference. Yeah, I've never. No,
I'm saying you guys don't like each other's boyfriends, but I mean, I like this rule. Just like, all right, listen, like we're all cool, but like, hey, no, we're not doing that.
I feel like maybe that stuff happens in like high school, maybe. Like Mean Girls shit.
I can see that.
I don't think like in adulthood. I mean, maybe it does.
Do you even need to have that conversation? Like, we need to have
this
friend
is the
group
point.
Meeting. Please don't date my boyfriend. Like,
that's the point of like girl. That's the point. That's my whole like theory
like
on girl
Please don't
code.
date my boyfriend.
If you fucking look at him cross,
Just,
I'm punch you in the face.
Just FYI.
But these things are supposed to be unspoken.
Right. That's my whole thing.
We don't need to figure it out. It just shouldn't be happening.
Right.
Like, that's it. It's not gonna happen. If it does, you're not my friend. I still think that heifer owe you 5 minutes. I think we need to close up all this. We go upstairs. We come down in 5 minutes. It's whatever.
It's whatever.
If we gotta dig a hole, we dig a hole, and that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go. Let's get it.
But yeah, it's like unspoken. It doesn't need to. Whatever you wouldn't want done to you, that's like the main rule of this whole thing. Whatever you wouldn't want done to you, you shouldn't be doing to anybody else.
But the thing is, Jennifer brought like 4 or 5 like stories. Like people aren't getting it. So why do you think that it's unwritten? Don't you think it needs to be said because
that's what
you
we're
have
saying.
The stories?
Or they're shitty friends and you just want to be their friend. Like maybe they just maybe you're their only friend.
Right.
Like I know some girls who roll like that and they have like one friend.
Right.
And the friend is like 15 years older than them. So when they hang out, she's in a whole other age bracket with guys and they don't even mix because she looks at older guys, she looks at the younger ones, so they don't even have that problem.
Right.
And these people don't have friends.
Because they don't know the rules.
I work with a girl, she said I don't have friends. And I'm like, why don't you have friends? Like, you're 25. Why don't you have friends?
Right.
And I heard a story that she liked to be flirty with these people's men. And I'm like, that explains it. That's why she doesn't have. Yeah, that explains it.
Damn. Okay. There's that. I did like a couple of Geico things. I mean, I'm not really that serious because I like the girls more, to tell you the truth, because it was just fascinating.
If your bro dies, deleted. That's like deleted internet history.
What?
I said if your bro dies, deleted internet history.
Oh, that's on there? Oh, yeah, it is. I was like, what are you talking about? If you're in a conversation where girls are talking about one of your friends and you know he likes one of them, you should always drop good bombs. Basically, subtly mention good things about him in a non-bromance way. You know, prop him up.
He's got all his teeth.
He's got all his shots.
Wow.
Here's a size 13.
I like
Hey
this.
now.
I like this one too. Hey, all right, calm down. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, you need to do that. We might as well talk about that now.
What?
In the future, Jennifer is gonna have her own podcast.
Oh, yes.
Or a girl episode. I don't know what her first episode will be, but one of the episodes
Me and April will figure it
will
out.
be
Don't worry.
penis size. That's gonna be one of them. That's not gonna be the first one. It's gonna be one of them though. So
I think it's just gonna be a minor. I mean, oh, like does size matter?
yeah.
Yes, podcast over.
All right.
I actually disagree. But
That's why you guys need to talk. But it'll be one of the episodes. But I just
Okay.
wanted the audience to find that out. But I mean, I like this one. It says, be polite around your bro's girlfriend, but when he asks what you think, always lay the cold hard truth on him. And I like that because sometimes I just recently found out that one of my friends like broke up with like their significant other, and now everybody's telling them how much they hated the person. And I'm like, how come you didn't say anything like beforehand or like during? Like you should know. And that person wasted a lot of time with that significant other, and like, oh,
I think you'd have to like really get to know that other like the significant other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Not just like a one meeting and be like, not my cup of tea.
Right.
But
You know
it's
what I'm
really
saying?
not.
you can say something if the person is coming up to you like, hey, what do you think of her? I mean, you don't need to fill out a whole dossier like right then and there, but like first impressions. But yeah, obviously over time you
Right.
say like, I don't know.
Right.
But does it? If you don't like them, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I mean,
The
not
person's not gonna leave them.
not
I've
necessarily.
never
don't,
asked anybody.
Not necessarily don't like
I
'em.
mean, like kind of first impressions, but
Yeah, I mean, but if the person's coming up to you, it's not like you're going up to them just like, yo, nah. Like, whoa, I'd even ask you if you like my girl.
I guess I want someone to tell me like if I brought like my significant other somewhere and he was like a freaking dick to everybody or like a raging asshole or like was talking shit about me or my friends or I don't know. I've thought into that one, but I guess you should be honest regardless.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, but if like you brought a girl here and she was like, I'd be like, God, she's fucking annoying. I wouldn't be like, Martini, she's really annoying. And if you were like walking around with her, like, oh my God, I'm so happy, I would just be like, go to Martini, bye.
So you wouldn't tell me?
I mean, I come off like a hater anyway, so.
But what if what somebody else finds annoying, you don't?
Right.
So if somebody were to say to you, I
That's true.
think she's annoying, like, it doesn't bother me.
Right.
That's like a waste of conversation.
Right.
And then it just sounds like, you're not happy for me? Like, why are
Right.
you finding things wrong with this
It's
person?
like if there was a major thing that person did.
Right, like something not
Right.
can't be ignored.
Like, yo, your girlfriend came to my house and stole, son. Like,
But I like how she hides things. It's so cute.
right.
Yeah, like major stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, I got you.
Like, I think I saw your girlfriend doing coke in the bathroom. Do you know she does that?
Like, what you mean you think? Was it coconut?
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Like, she
baking
just said she
soda.
had to powder her nose. I don't know.
But she literally powdered her nose.
Right.
Imagine somebody in love though. You sure it wasn't baking soda? Sugar?
She
Because
has,
she does that.
she has allergies.
That's what the doctor told her to do. Use baking
No,
soda.
it was baking soda.
Wow. Okay. All right.
But the real nitty gritty of this is aspect number 2.
Ooh. Okay. Aspect number
This
2.
is the part that I really wanted to talk about.
Yes, I know. You're very adamant about this. So aspect number 2 is significant other etiquette, aka respect on a relationship with the K.
Word to Birdman.
Yeah. So should your relationship change with your friends once you're in a relationship?
No, why?
Friends of the opposite sex.
Oh,
Right? Or-
I don't know. No, friends of the opposite
That's
sex?
what the etiquette is about, right?
Yeah,
Like,
sorry, I missed that. I knew it in the beginning and then I lost it. I was like, this is the part I want to talk about.
And then
I'm
she was like,
what? And then I got a blonde on you for a second. Yeah, I guess so. It depends. Like,
Okay.
okay. I don't know. Because when you're a girl who's a girl, but I guess kind of tomboy, like you and the guys talk about everything.
Okay.
So, like
you and your guy friends talk about
me and
everything.
my guy friends,
Yeah.
girls and their guy friends, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Girls and their guy friends talk about. Yeah.
They talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess like guys think it's okay to be like semi flirty / I don't know what the right word is. Flirty / like inappropriate with you because you're just like the homie.
Yeah, you
so,
shooting the shit. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Like nothing's ever gonna happen, but you know what I'm saying? They just say shit that like if it was a dude off the street, you'd be like, go fuck yourself.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then it's like whatever. But when you have a boyfriend, like that stops. It's supposed to stop.
Thank you for switching that. It's supposed to stop.
It's supposed to stop. Like, and you shouldn't have to tell them. You're like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And they should be like, okay, cool. Congratulations. Hope he's a nice dude. Really happy for you. That's what they're supposed to say.
Right.
And then, like, all that little funny shooting the shit, like, bro talk, I guess, kind of falls at the wayside. Mm-hmm. They tell me about their shit. Like, yo, I was fucking this chick. And I'm like, oh, that's great. That's gross. Bye. But, like, don't, like, make any, I guess, innuendos towards the female.
Or passes at the woman. Yeah, the girl.
You would think.
Yeah.
And it should be the same thing with guys and girls. Like, if a guy, like, girls can be flirty with their guy friends, I guess, because they know it's safe. Like, nothing's going to happen. So, but if the person has a girlfriend, then you're kind of just like, high five.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I know that, like, behaviors change with people, but, like, you just have to respect that. And I don't know that everyone does.
Right.
I don't know.
I get you.
I don't get me right now.
I don't get me right
Jump
now.
in whenever you want, April.
Well, I think if people are being semi-flirty, there's some underlying reason for that in the first place. So that might be a reason why behaviors are hard to stop because, like, why y'all flirting?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
See,
going on?
I'm trying to think of, like, who my friends are and, like, I don't know.
I think people just flirt because it's just the opposite sex. This is what you do.
I think they flirt because somebody wants to get out of the friend zone but don't want to ruin the friendship.
Okay.
Not necessarily be with the person, but there may be something there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe flirting.
But they don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Maybe flirting is the wrong word. I'm thinking about, like, if I was hanging out with, like, he'd say something stupid like get your big ass titties out of the way or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like, it's kind of inappropriate.
But he's not trying to get at you.
Right. He's not
but it's
trying
something he wouldn't say if your boyfriend.
Right. He wouldn't say that
there.
if my boyfriend was sitting here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, since we cool, he would just throw it out there just to, like, be whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not on it like that, so I don't know. But, like, same thing. Like, I don't know. I know he has a girlfriend. Like, I never want to flirt with him anyway. But, like, I wouldn't be like, yo, like, how's the whole game going? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't talk about his, like, discretions in the streets.
Right.
In front of, like, his girlfriend.
Right.
Because, like, she's cool. I mean, I'm cool with her. But, like, I know him.
Right.
So I wouldn't, like, talk about his shit, like, in front of her, like, out of respect for them.
Right.
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, so, like, I dated you, right?
Yeah.
But, like, you're my homie.
Right.
And if you had a girlfriend here, I'm going to be like, remember that time we dated, Tammy? I don't know.
Unless it had to do something with the podcast.
Right, I guess.
But yeah, you wouldn't.
Right, have a conversation about it, like, in front of mixed company.
Right.
I don't know.
And, I mean, I also have respect for your relationship because I don't call.
Yeah, Martine's like, you're a boo now. I don't call you past 9.
It's like I don't call because I remember, and there's a correlation to the story, but this isn't the reason why I started doing that with you. But it was like I remember I was cool with this girl for like 10, 11 years. Then she got a man or whatever, and then they got married. But I knew her first. but I would call her all the time because we met each other in college. So I'd call all the time. Hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Like 12, 1, it's college, 1, 2 a.m., whatever.
Right.
So like I'm calling, and I don't know, something happened where I either texted or called at like 1 or 2 a.m. post marriage, her, whatever, and she didn't pick up. I was like, oh, whatever, she's sleeping. Probably it's 2 freaking a.m. And then she calls me the next day. She was like, yo. I was like, what? She was like, why did you call me so late? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, it's not our normal time. I was like, it's what? I always call you at that time. She's like, yo, my husband got so mad because he didn't know who it was. And he's like, who the hell's, calling you at like 2 o'clock in the morning, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, my bad. I was like, it didn't even like dawn on me that I wasn't supposed to do that because it's not like I was trying to get at her or whatever. I knew she was married. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to the husband and whatever. But then he found out that it was me, and it was like it was okay, but still at the same time, I was like, yo, don't call my wife at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Right. I'm spooning with her, or whatever. I'm spooning with her. But yeah. So yeah. So you have Mr. Boo, and I'm like, all right, I don't interfere with Boo o'clock. I know what time that is, so like that's it. I don't call, near that time, whatever. Like I respect that, so that's it. But I don't know if everybody else does or whatever.
No, I mean, no one really calls me. I just talk to April at night. That's it.
That's different.
I'm like, April's up.
Calm down. It's Jen.
That's different. Yeah.
But I think that was a problem in my last relationship. Like the phone would ring at like 4 or 5 in the morning and be like, he's like, I gotta go. I was like, you gotta go where? So and so broke down, and so was going to pick her up, and I gotta pick up her car. What? Why? What? And I was just like in one hand you're like, oh, he's a nice friend.
Right.
Then on the other hand you're like, she don't know fucking nobody else. She's gotta call you now.
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
Right.
And you're like conflicted because you feel like a dickhead because you're like,
it's a double-edged sword.
You shouldn't go be there for your friend. And then you're like, on the other hand, you're like, does she not know anyone else? Triple A.
That heifer need triple A. I was about to say. That heifer no triple A. She need to meet him.
She need to meet him.
There's this guy. He comes in a truck.
Maybe he'll be hot. That way you can call him next time.
Right. Like, I didn't like it. And like, I don't know that he understood.
Right. Because he's just like, I need to help my friend.
Right.
Right.
And clearly she didn't understand. Like,
she did it multiple times?
She understood.
Oh, April.
I'm
stirring the pot?
That's one thing I think about girl code is that if it was you would be like, Jen don't have AAA? Like, if it was the other way around, I have no doubts in my mind she would say the same thing.
Right.
Women have this
very
similar mentalities.
Right.
So I think so.
So you think that chick was
trying
to
holler? And it wasn't like brand new into the relationship. Like, we were almost like a year deep. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, that's right, he's got a girlfriend finally. Like, it was just like, yo, I was like living there.
So do you think that chick was trying to holler?
No, I don't. I just think she didn't give a fuck.
Right. Like, he's my friend. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't call my guy friends like late at night. Like, there's nothing that important that I can't tell them tomorrow.
Right.
And that's the other thing. Like, when a couple of my guy friends who are either married or have girlfriends, I always make sure I say, hey, how's so-and-so doing? Tell her I said hi. I'm not even really like that cool with her maybe, but like
just that she knows that you exist and that she knows that you exist.
Right.
So it's not like some random chick,
I'm just not sitting here shooting the shit with you and don't give a shit about her. Like, I know y'all are together.
Yeah.
How's she doing? Tell her I said what's up. And it's never like, oh, you can come through, but don't bring your girl. Like, unless she's ratchet. I mean, but I don't know anybody like that. But I mean, like,
that happened to me.
Yeah.
When we first, he told me from the beginning he was still friends with the ex, as you know. So there was a time we were there. Ex texts him. Me and one of their mutual friends are going to Fridays. Come. Do you want to come? But by yourself though.
She said she texted that or whatever.
Texted it, yeah. And he's like, "Look at this."
Oh, I was just about to say, like, did he show you?
And I said, "Don't." And then at the first time, I said, "Don't say nothing." I said, "Don't say nothing." Just. And then he's just putting out. And he's like, "I want to say something." I was like, "Don't say nothing." Just because I didn't want it to sing. You know how girls think, oh, she over there telling him she
Mm-hmm.
mad. That's why.
Yeah.
So I was like, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I'm good. So he was like, I really want to say something. I was like, say nothing.
Oh.
So
So,
it
he
happened.
didn't go.
No, he's like, no, I don't
Okay.
go. And I was like, don't say nothing about
I don't really know if he'd still
how
be here.
you're
if he
going.
Didn't go.
How are you going to say I can't bring? I was like, don't get into all that.
Yeah.
So the second time it happened,
Mm-hmm.
come by yourself, and I was like, now you can say something.
how
I was like, now you
how
can-
far into a relationship were you?
This was like maybe 4 or 5 months. So
Martina's like,
no, and then
I
come
think
by
maybe
yourself.
I
That's
had.
crazy.
I don't think. I'm trying to think if I've met her yet. I don't think I'd met her yet.
Because the thing is, if it was 4 or 5 months with obviously the ex knows,
Mm-hmm.
she thinks that he's not into her for her to say that he won't say anything to her. You understand what I'm saying? He's like, oh, come alone. Like, why wouldn't she think that he wouldn't say anything to her?
maybe
So-
because he wasn't into her. She might just think that's how he is in relationships.
Right.
Right.
Like, because our relationship was pretty much a friendship, and we was just laying around looking at each other. And that's probably what they're doing. So, like, she's a prude like me, so they're not enjoying each other's company. He can come to Fridays with us, and, you
Right.
know, like, it's not. Like, I do think she kind of had that mentality, like, it's not going to last. It's just some chick he's talking to.
Right.
She kind of had this, like, that's probably was part of it. But that's one of the reasons why I think there's always something underlying a lot of things. Like, I think some girls keep guys around. So it's like, if I don't find anybody else,
I still got you.
Emergency
he'll
dick.
be there. Which is not a real friend. It's a friend-zoned guy that maybe you would date if you can't find nobody else.
In case of emergency.
It's like you like him, but I don't love
break
him.
open
but-
glass.
Yeah. It's like you like him. You like
Yeah.
who he is as a person. Maybe, you know, you feel like you're still not sure about where that will go.
Right.
So you keep him. And I feel like, and she told her brother, who told my boyfriend, she said, like, she can always go back to you.
Wait, what?
That's
what?
basically what she had told her brother.
Uh-huh.
And her brother was like, the brother-in-law. I'm sorry. She told her brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Who had left the sister at this point.
Right.
So he wasn't with her sister.
Okay.
But he hit him up on Facebook and
Yeah.
was like, are you still with her? He was like, no, that's been over. And he was like, you know, one time she told me, like, she can always go back to you.
Joke's on you, bitch.
Wow. Like, I can he'll always be around for me to.
Right.
So I think that was the mentality, too, behind, oh, just come by yourself. Don't bring her. Because I'm in the mood for you now.
Right.
That sort of thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So I never said anything, but always in the back of my head, I'm like, she's not your friend. You're her friend. She's not your friend.
Right.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'll let you see for yourself.
Right.
And then, you know, men come, ding, 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 the light comes on.
Right.
I know she not a real friend. Really? Okay.
Do tell.
2 years later. Okay.
What did he say to the ex the second time? You know, like,
it was something
come
around
along.
like, this is my girl. You can't text me and invite me somewhere and not invite her.
Right.
It's not going to happen. I'm not going to come.
What she said?
And I think she was like, oh, my bad. I just didn't know. It's a little uncomfortable for me. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she went through that. It's uncomfortable for her seeing us together. I'm like, she's not your friend.
Right.
Like,
Right.
like my boys, I'm like, you got a girl, son? Word? When are we going to meet her?
Yeah.
Like, when am I going to meet her? Invite her over. Invite her. Bring her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
She not your
another
friend.
thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if your boy's got a girlfriend or vice versa, like, you should welcome that person. Like, especially to make them comfortable, because no guy likes a girl who has, like, mad dudes. Like, I've already introduced Mr. Boo to a bunch of people. Just like, these are my friends. You
This
can
is
meet
what
them.
it is.
This is what it is. You
Yeah.
can meet them all. Like, my friend came from out of town. Come out with us. Come meet him. I want you to meet him. You'll never meet him again because I don't know if when he's coming back into this town. You know, whatever it is. And that's kind of how you have to be about it and know that it's okay. Not like my Brooklyn, when I dated Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
he had a bunch of female friends. And not until we watched like this stupid show that, what was that guy's name who was dating from his basement with his mom? No, maybe it wasn't him. It was some guy who had like a relation.
The one we saw in Florida at the club.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I forgot.
Johnny in the Basement or something. I don't know. This guy on VH1 had a show, and he like then became like a love expert, and he like went. He had his couple on stage, and the couples were going through the phone. I might have told the story before. And the girl, he gave the girl the boy's phone, and they were supposed to get engaged or something. And she went through his phone, and she's like, "Don't know Kim, don't know Kelly, don't know Cassandra." And she's like, "How is this your girlfriend? You want to make her your wife?" And she don't know all these people who are in your phone who you were saying are your friends. And like then his light bulb went off, and he was like, "What was that supposed to do? Bring you to Brooklyn and introduce you to everybody?" I was like, "Yes." Yeah. We didn't even have to take the train. I would have drove. I was like, "That's exactly what you were supposed to do." Yeah. And he was just like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, fuck it now." Like, it's no point now.
Oh man.
But I don't know. It was like weird. What was really weird is once he had his homegirl sleep over our house because she was staying from out of town, and she slept on the couch, and he gave her like a kiss on the cheek before they went to bed. That was so creepy. I don't know why I allowed. Look at April. She's like, "I would have smacked the shit out of you."
Wow.
I'm like, "Can I see you for a minute?"
I felt all.
Can I sit in the kitchen? In the kitchen. Let's go.
Yeah.
So she can hear it too.
That apartment wasn't very big.
Wow.
That was weird. I don't know why I allowed those things.
I don't either.
I don't think I would now.
No,
like I understand you leaving somebody. Some people give kisses on the cheeks, like, mwah, mwah, bye. But like,
nah.
He like went up to her and was like, "Good night." Oh, hugs. I was like, I don't even get that anymore. You just like, "Night, Jen." I'm like, damn. I don't like any of it now.
I never liked any of it.
But he's like, the more stories I hear, the more pissed I get. But yeah, so like, I just don't think certain, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like as a female and as a guy, and you have a friend of the opposite sex, like, you have to respect that person's relationship. You know? Almost like a brother or a sister would.
Right. And it shouldn't be that hard. Like, I feel like those habits that don't die, like, it's something going on. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a naturally suspicious person. But something is, like, there was another female friend of my boyfriend's, like, he admitted, like, "Oh, sometimes she come over, like, she'll be like, 'Hey,' and she'll come over, hug me, and sit on my lap." He was like, "I wouldn't let her do that anymore." And I'm just like, but why? There's a reason why it was happening in the first place.
Right.
Like, maybe you were only partially friend zoned and partially not.
Yeah.
And so that's part of it. But like, I think that like these, like, "Hey, move your big boobs," like, that's like, I feel comfortable saying that to you because you're my friend.
It's like bro talk,
like,
kind of.
he wouldn't say that if he didn't know you.
Yeah.
But he's just saying it because you're a girl and we close.
Yeah,
and I know you're not going to be offended.
Yeah, it's purposefully inappropriate.
Right.
You know,
right.
just specifically for you. He couldn't say that to somebody else.
Right.
You know, but he could definitely say that to you because you guys are bros. You know, so it's like, it's fine. It's whatever.
But like, things like, he's the one you call when you're in need, and like, people giving each other massages.
Oh, hell no.
All these things shouldn't even be happening in the first place.
Right.
Like, y'all should be brother and sister-ish. If you're not, there's something else happening.
And if your brother and sisters that get down like that, I'm sorry if we've offended you, but that shit's weird.
Right. Or if sometimes I think this is the case, which I've seen, one of y'all is in friend mode and the other one isn't.
Right.
Right.
That could be going like especially with men. Men are oblivious to everything. "Oh, she's my friend." She's over here like, "Hey, babe." What? She's not your friend. You're her friend. And in her mind, you're her boyfriend.
And I kind of get like the guy, like, you're a guy and you give great advice. So I get like your girls probably call you, like your homegirls probably call you and they're like, "Yo, Martini, this thing happened, blah, 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 blah." But let's say you now have a girlfriend and she's sleeping over. She does not want to hear that fucking phone ringing at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the fucking night. Like, with bitches with their problems.
Right.
Watch Dr. Phil, heifer. Don't be calling Teeny. Watch Dr. Phil.
But like,
no, I totally understand. No,
put
no.
on the OWN channel, listen to Ayana,
OWN
Super
channel.
Soul Sunday.
and like just figure it out. Read a book, do
Right.
something. Don't call me.
Right.
Be respectful of not like I mean, I don't know.
His time is not his time anymore.
Right.
Now his time is his time plus.
Yeah.
and
a
I just don't
significant
think
other's time.
either
Yeah, it's like
girls
our
don't
time.
care, like or whatever. Like I don't know. I just think it's like if one of my boys hit me up at like 2 a.m, like, yo, Jan, this girl, like, yo, are you bleeding? Do you need an ambulance? Call 911. Like, what is the most terrible thing that could have happened?
Mm-hmm.
That you couldn't tell me 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Right.
Like, I'm sure if my phone was going off all like hours of the night, we'd look at me like, yo.
You think you would?
Yeah.
I think anybody would get like
Yeah.
a little not
something.
necessarily angry, but
Yeah.
a little like, something ain't right about this.
Right.
Because it's booty call hours.
Right.
That's true too.
So it's like just an uncomfortable. Like there's been times where we've been up like 2 o'clock in the morning laying there talking. Like that's not good if somebody's calling. Like that's just not good.
Like back in the day when people just had house phones, if someone called you that late, somebody was in trouble. Like someone was dead, raped.
Right.
Like an SVU episode was about to go down. Like it was bad. So, but unless it's bad,
Right.
if my phone goes off that late at night, I just hope it's not my mom or my dad like calling on some bad news shit.
Right.
Right. Because
You
that's
know?
really what it
That's
reserved. Those hours
right.
are reserved for emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Not like your friend freaking I am in you like, yo, just woke up. Guess what? Like what? Not now.
Right.
Tell me tomorrow, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know.
And it's weird. I went through the flat tire thing too. A couple flat tires. One was in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but one was like kind of like late, and I'm just like, I gave one of those looks like, you got nobody, no brother, uncle, nobody.
Right.
And it's like, was you on a dark road? I'm like, well, let's both go.
But yeah, that's like the
Let's
only
both
alternative.
get in the car. You don't need to be on a dark road either. What if something happened to you? What's she going to do?
Who you gonna call?
She's scared herself.
What
Like,
was the person shocked that you were there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, she's kind of like, I think that was really just like, I'm scared.
I have no one else.
Who's
to call.
gonna come?
Yeah.
And he's always the one that show up.
Right.
But I still had that talk like, you can't be the only person that show up. You can't be.
Yeah.
You're just the automatic
Yeah.
tire changer.
I mean, now it's different too. You guys have like a family. Like that's like it's different. I guess when you're like boyfriend, girlfriend, but when you guys like now have a family and shit, and like it's not just
That
you.
is not
like
my responsibility.
No. The answer's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And like the next call came in, and it was like, sorry, you gotta call your dad.
Yeah. It's not my responsibility. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's not
And the next
you.
call came in.
You are not my responsibility. I have.
And that's the thing. If you are the nice guy and you're the guy who always like goes and says yes, or even the nice girl, like you know what I'm saying, like. My friends will be like, yo, I need a ride here. They're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll see if I can work it out. Like, you really just have to start to say no.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't realize that, like, you only have so much time to, like, build and form a relationship with a person. And, like, certain things like that, even though you think you're a do-gooder, like, take away from the relationship. Sometimes that girl's not looking at you like, oh, my God, my boyfriend's so nice. He does the nicest things for people. It's like, oh, why are all these hoes calling him? Like, it really, and it's sad. Like, it's really not the way we should be, but it, like, just because of.
But it's not the only thing that you're thinking. It's both. So
You do think both. Like, oh my God, my boyfriend's so nice. The nicest guy ever. But why does he always have to be the nicest guy ever?
Right.
And why they don't have nobody else?
Yeah,
like, what's
nobody.
going on that you're the go-to?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I guess, like, especially since we're, like, more, like, independent women, Like, if I break down on the highway, I'm going to call my dad. I'll be like, yo, Dad, I broke down. And he's going to be like, Jennifer, call AAA. I'll be like, okay. And then I'll call him when I get home. I'll be like, I'm home. He'll be like, all right, go to Bob's Tires tomorrow. But, like, I wouldn't even, like, I don't know.
I've also experienced that. Oh, tell your girlfriend I'm sorry. If it was me, I would be mad. And I'm like, so why are you doing it? Like,
I guess because they don't have anybody else.
She had, well, this wasn't about a Tiger. This was about discount movie tickets from Costco.
Oh, okay.
And this
which is not important.
2 o'clock. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, tell her if it was, tell her I'm sorry. I know if it was me, I wouldn't. First of all, I didn't care. Like, that's your friend. You work there.
Yeah.
Right.
She wants discount movie tickets. What's the problem?
Yeah.
But that was an instance of her saying something like that was something she would care about. That wasn't. I didn't agree that was something to be mad about.
No, if it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Yeah,
but it's like, this is the
Yeah.
afternoon. You work. What's the problem? Why would I be mad at that? Like, that's petty.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
A simple tell April I said what's up would have been fine.
right. And she's like, tell April I'm sorry, because if it was me, I would be mad if somebody was calling my man asking for. And I'm just like, you're not asking for them. You're just asking, how can I get them without a Costco card? Are you there? Can you meet me at the door? If you're not there, is one of your friends, boys there? They can meet me at the door.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I get what she's saying too, because you're making the man do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
he's
get
your friend.
it. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and I know y'all are friends.
Yeah.
And I know there's nothing going on. You just need a hookup real quick.
Right.
Like, I mean, I thought it was nothing to be mad about, but then when you say something like that, I'm just looking at you kind of crazy. Like, well, why are you doing it then? If it would piss you off.
Yeah.
But I'm like, tell her, no, I'm good. And I said to him, tell her I don't get mad over petty stuff like that.
No, the worst.
I thought it was.
Right.
But, like,
the worst is when, like, the guys get the text, like, with the drama shit. Like, oh, she's mad at this person for this, and then she went out with this guy, and the fuck? We can't work out our problems. You gonna help her work out hers?
But you Dr. Phil
Shit.
over here. Get out of here.
Well, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Tell her to fucking go see a therapist. I don't know.
Right.
Like, I don't understand. And, like, it's not even an insecurity thing. Because if you're going to leave, you're going to leave. But it's just, like, a respect thing. And, like, I have it from my male friends. And, like, I just don't get why it doesn't go the other way. So when I was out, like I was telling you, when I was out with my boo,
all right,
whatever you want to call him,
Mr. Boo,
and his brother who was on the show, Ralph.
Yes.
Ralph was like saying like, "Yo, with April, 13 episodes ago." He was saying like, "Do you think it's okay? Do you expect if you go out with like your guy friend for him to pay?" And I was like, "No, that's weird."
Because we're friends, and
right.
What's the difference in me going out with him, me going out with you? We split the bill.
Right.
There should be no difference.
We go like we'll go Dutch. Like sometimes I go out with my old roommate, and he'll be like, "Yo, you got it this time, and I'll get it next time." Like we'll do that.
Yeah.
But you know, that's it. Like it's not like I sit there and I'm like, I have a vagina, so I don't have to reach in my wallet. So.
Right.
Or
like,
if it's
that's
a
weird.
friend and they just be like, "I got it." No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we don't have to like go back and forth.
Like I'm like, yo, I don't got my wallet today. Fuck, I'm sorry. Like if he covers it, then he covers it. But like, not on some like I don't expect him to pay.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like a date.
Yeah.
Right.
Expecting him to pay because
I'm
he's
gonna
the
go
man.
on Martini
Like
tonight because Martini's paying. Like steak for everyone. Like I don't understand that. And I hope there's not girls like that.
There is. But I also think too.
Damn.
Oprah said something really interesting when she said like because she has so much money, she really doesn't expect her friends to pay for anything. And I'm kind of on that. Like if I hit the Powerball and I had $400 million,
yeah,
I'd be like, Jim Martini, I got it. Like I got the $50 bill. Like seriously, like
right.
I wouldn't let my friends pay for like we wouldn't just be like splurging like
right.
bottles of Henny and Ciroc at the club.
But do you think?
For like pizza?
But let's say you got the $400 million, right?
Mm.
Do you think it's wrong for me to expect you to pay for it, whatever it is?
No.
Really?
Like, I think...
How about April got it? You know, why would
well, not in that way. But, like, I would think, like, y'all both know that I have $400 million. Like, you good. Don't reach in your pocket. I mean, like, if you just want to be nice and
Martini,
pretend
you owe $12.55.
Yeah. Tax write-off. Martini is a non-profit. But like, I just think, like, I agree with that. Like, I just think if you have a friend and he makes $300,000 a year.
Oprah also makes Stedman sleep in the guest house.
Who told you that?
I saw some movie.
She said, "Who told you that?"
Anyway, regardless,
I will fight you.
Like, I mean, I think she probably make it. Well, Stedman is a millionaire, so he probably picks up the check. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
I want to be
has her
Stedman's
own network,
but she's a billionaire.
Right?
He obviously doesn't have her money, but he got enough money for them to like splurge.
Right.
But like, I think if you have a friend,
if Stedman and Oprah go out, who pays?
Okay.
I think they both probably.
This is a question that I want to ask. You don't think that you don't think that he trembles when like Valentine's Day still happens? Like, what do you get her? She has her own network.
But Oprah's very homey. She's very homey. Like, I think he would like buy her a vacation or something, and she'd be. Like, she likes to travel, so he'll be like, "Oh, I got us tickets to Egypt." You know, like,
yeah, but like,
who does that?
Oh,
you know what I mean? But
Egypt.
like,
I just went there last week because I have $400 million in my own network.
Maybe it's somewhere like Jennifer Lopez says she's never been to Mykonos. She's always wanted to go there.
It's beautiful.
So she might have a boyfriend that's like, "Hey, got us to," and she's like, "Oh, I always wanted to go there," and she's happy. She could take herself there, but she hasn't.
Right.
So if he bought her that, maybe she.
Yeah. No, because I always wondered that, like how their relationship functions, like Stedman and Oprah.
I think he gets a night. Like, she probably,
because like,
want nothing.
You think Dr. Phil called Oprah at 2 a.m.?
Probably not.
No.
He knows.
Maybe she called Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil answers. You answer Oprah. Damn it. It's Oprah.
That's true too. Like, honey,
you gonna look at
the girl. The wife knows.
Oprah back.
The wife knows. It's like she probably gives him the phone. Honey, it's Oprah.
It's Oprah. Wake your ass up. It's Oprah. But I feel like if a male makes six figures, hey, give me friends and. If my brother makes six, pay.
Right.
Like, you know, like, so I think if the person makes way more money than you, like, male or female, they should pay.
Okay.
Now I'm talking about way more. Like, not $20,000 more. Like, I'm talking about, like, you make, $200,000-$300,000 a year. I'm making 30. Like, you really gonna make me pay the bill?
Right.
You should pay. I would pay. Male or female, I would pay.
Cheesecake Factory, yo. Like, hook me up, man.
Like, I just got a promotion. I'm VP. I got this. Yeah. That's like the only instance I think the male should always pay. Like, if he's like rich.
Yeah, I mean, but
like, why not?
I don't think a guy should pay just because you're a girl.
No.
That's weird.
Like, I think if we friends, is like, if I got it this time,
you know what I see guys do sometimes, and like I always find it to be like presumptuous. I don't know why. I don't think that's the right word. Like, you ever go out with like let's say I went out with you when you have this imaginary girlfriend. Don't worry, I'm putting things out into fruition for you. The secret.
Don't worry, I got a surprise for you because you said that. But go ahead.
I'm scared.
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be an upcoming episode.
What? So you got this girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go out with you. Me and April. Like we do the podcast. You're like, oh, I'm gonna invite my girlfriend.
Okay.
So let's say you go out, and just because we're all girls, maybe you're like, oh, I'll pay for everybody.
Okay.
Like, that's weird. When the guy says like he'll pay for everybody, I don't know. I think it's a nice thing to do, but I also think it's like
he feels socially obligated.
Yeah.
You think so? Wait, you don't. Wait, do you feel he's socially obligated,
he
or
feels socially obligated?
Yeah.
Or he's trying to be big pimping because girls like it when guys pay.
Some girls might, because I've been in this situation. Girls like, it was so nice that he paid for everyone. I was like, you didn't have to.
I think if it's dinner, like everybody
I
should.
got Apple Pay. I'm good.
Right.
Like, he doesn't have to. I think like if we at a bar, maybe a guy should be like, hey, what you want to drink? What you want to drink?
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen guys
15 girls.
Right.
But like if it's 2 or 3 of y'all, like what you want? And this is that one drink, not all night.
Right.
Well.
Like, put it on her man's tab. He's got it. I don't know. What else is like other code?
Oh, maybe online dating.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're both on the same site and you both come across the same profile, what happens?
Wait, what?
Like
me and April are on a dating site.
Like we're both on Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
You have a profile.
Right.
I say, oh, this guy Martinez J really cute, and she's like, oh, I liked his profile too.
Same girl.
What now?
Same girl.
Or
how good the love of my life. Oh, I'm sorry.
both got messages from the same person and have been messaging him and don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm messaging the both of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit.
And we don't know.
Oh,
And
and y'all
so
don't
we
know.
have to
And
decide
I
who's-
don't know that you guys are friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
So what does
Wait,
girl
so what's the
code
issue?
say?
Oh, okay. So
What does girl? We both ain't gonna go on a date with you.
No. Oh, no, but you guys both found out because you guys,
Right.
you guys
Right.
talked
So
to each
we're
other.
Because girl,
talking
we
and
sit
we're
down
like-
together. I mean, not anymore, but like
Go
when
through the
we're on dating
inbox.
profiles, we go, yeah, but like, yo, look at this dude, and then
This
imagine
one
we're like,
messaged me.
so what's
I
the girl?
exchanged numbers with this one.
Okay, but then I don't know. Well, I was gonna answer for you. What's girl code? What's girl code, guys?
no, I think we would like.
What would you do? Cause
I would sit and measure just how much I like them.
yeah, that's what I was
Right.
gonna say.
Versus how much, like, if you like, I sent him. I really like him. I'm like, I don't care too much for him. You talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that
I would
or
be
like
I mean, he doesn't really
Would
melt my butter.
Would it?
doesn't what?
Whoa.
Melt my butter.
Oh, yo, I thought you said something else. I thought you said he doesn't rub my butter. I was like, what are you into? I was thinking the other way around. Like, who is he connecting more with? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well,
If
that
I'm
would be
if I'm writing,
How are we supposed to know? I might think
Right.
like we have this great connection, and you're like, yo,
Right.
but I really
that would be from his end.
right.
right? No, that's how I'm thinking. Like, how is he writing to you guys? You know, I could be like, super friendly with you, but like Jen, like I'm going in. You know, so it's like, damn, that's a weird dynamic, yo.
But
No,
that's the
because-
thing. I would ask her, like, and if she's like, oh, we talk every day, or we've changed a lot of messages, and I'm like, oh, I've only like exchanged 3 messages with him. You go ahead and talk to him.
Right,
I'll
yeah.
cut him off.
Yeah, I'll cut him off.
Yeah, that's what I would say because
Alright.
it's obvious.
Yeah.
There's
So-
more of a connection there. Than,
Right. Yeah. So okay. So how would you put that in a sentence for that? That's the new as Bed Love Beyond Girl Code. How would you put that in a sentence?
That you should, I guess, like
Yield to whoever has the
yeah,
best connection
best connection.
I like that. That's
on
good.
an online dating site.
That's the first commandment of Bed Love Beyond. What else I don't even know. Like what else have you guys talked about?
Oh, what? Oh, who?
No, I'd be pertaining to like girl codes or guy. Well, I don't
Oh,
even know
I
any
was
guy
talking
codes.
about. I think we had talked about like, is it okay to like stay friends with like your friend's ex after they break up? We talked about that, or
You and I?
no? Just,
Oh, okay.
just me and people.
Oh,
I don't
alright.
know. I don't know.
Oh, that's
who-
a good one. That's a good one.
like I don't know. That's a tough question.
That's a good one.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Like if it's okay to stay friends with your friend's ex after they break up.
Oh, okay.
Would it?
Ooh, or your ex's friends. Double whammy.
Yeah. Would the connection?
Technically, I stay
Is it-
friends with
is it
your
work-
friend from New York with the dreads.
That's different because like you became more friends with him than me because of our fallout. So that's fine.
Okay, but still, like that's like a thing. Like not that I'm friends with any of my ex's friends.
Right.
Well, actually, no. There's like friends who I keep in contact with on Facebook, but it's because we have like common.
But that's
Job
what I was
titles.
gonna say. Well, like is it worsened if it's like in person or social media? Because like I pertaining to my ex-fiance, I found out that one of my friends, one of my good friends, is still like friends with her on Facebook. I was like, bro, like we broke up 4 years ago. Like, I mean, I didn't. He doesn't know that I know, but I'm like, why are
I don't
you
know. I guess some
friends
people.
with
Well,
her?
some people don't delete anything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they don't.
Some
Yeah.
people just like collect friends, and if they're there, they're there. They're not, they're not.
Yeah.
They don't care.
What if your friends are still
like talking
cool
to them
with the person because their friend is still cool with the ex? Like if Jen's still cool with an ex, so I'm cool with an ex because she's still cool with him.
Yeah.
They broke up, but she's still friends with him.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we all still, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's but I just feel like if the person was just straight up crappy to the person, hurt them.
Yeah,
really
I think it
bad,
depends a lot on like the dynamic
person
of the
is
relationship.
completely done.
Yeah.
I think any friend who met him through the friend should be done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Because it would be
great.
weird if April came in today and was like, "Oh my god, you know what was so funny? Me and Brooklyn, we were talking," and you're like, "Excuse me?"
Oh, but
or
that's
somebody
happened.
hurt her really bad, and I was like, "Oh well, I just I stopped by his party at his house, and we were just chilling. Everybody's having a good. It's just like, why? What? Why is that happening?
Yeah.
Oh, do you mind if I invite him to my party? What? Like I don't know if I mind. This whole thing is weird.
Yeah. Why is this? Why does this exist?
Happening? You didn't know him before.
Yeah. Right.
Like I just feel like even that whole you knew him before thing that gets a little messy too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like me and my ex broke up like amicably. I hate that word. So like.
Oh, amicably.
Thank you. I'm like, ding. So like a lot of my friends are still friends with him, and I don't care. My niece likes all of his posts. I'm like, get off his dick. And she's like, he was like my uncle. She's like, he was kind of an asshole though at the end. I'm like, yeah, at least you acknowledge that. But I understand like her bond with him. They both have like this like
unique
weird bond. I don't know, but she has that with like all of my exes. It's very strange. She is friends with like 2 of my exes on Facebook. She's not normal. I love her though. But she's broken. But yeah, you're friends with my ex. I don't care. Like, I think it's funny. I'm not funny. I'm like, just like, whatever.
And I guess if it's a social media thing, it's like, I didn't delete you, but I'm not going to hang out with you.
Right. She's not inviting him over
I'm not
for fucking tea and
inboxing
crumpets.
you, hey, what's up? Like, you just on there, you just pop up on my timeline. We talk about you.
He hits me up sometimes and he's like, oh, like, I see so-and-so is having another baby. And I'm like, you're just keeping up with everyone. He's like, that's good. I liked her. I'm happy for them. I'm like, okay, cool,
The only thing I can understand, like, if you're the friend that introduced us, like, y'all was friends first.
Right.
And then you introduced us, and
then we had a horrible breakup.
Right, but y'all was friends first.
Right,
like, and you're our mutual friend. I don't expect you to stop being the person's friend.
Right.
Like, that's
But
crazy.
if I met you through because we dated,
person, yeah.
Right.
I don't approve.
That's weird. I don't know. But what do you say? Like, girls should know that, guys should know that. But what do you say?
About being friends with
the
but
ex's
friends?
What do you say to that person, like to your friend who's like still friends with your horrific ex?
I think it's fucked up that you're still hanging out with this person and they hurt me. That's what I would say.
She gave no qualms. This is what I would say.
Why are you hanging out with him? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, why? I want to, like,
especially hanging out. Especially hanging out. That's like social media.
Yeah.
Like even me, like I just admitted with my friend, like that. We broke up like 4 years ago, but like that's still kind of like why the but you're right. Maybe he just didn't delete whatever.
Like
that's
social
fine.
media is like,
but
maybe he's just looking, being nosy,
but
or just don't care.
Don't
delete people.
Right.
But like if he called you, like he hanging out with him,
right.
I was like, whoa, like why are you
y'all going to the club together?
What are y'all talking about? Like,
that's
what's worse is when they hang out and then they discuss you and then the friend comes back and tells you.
How can they not discuss you? That's why you guys know each other.
You're the commonality, right?
Yeah.
Or you could stop the discussion. Like if I had a mutual friend and I introduced him, if I have a friend, I think he'd be nice for Jen. I introduced them. They have a relationship. It doesn't work out. The friend comes to me. How's Jen? Fine. What's she been up to? Nothing. She got a boyfriend, don't worry about it. There won't be no discussion. It's none of your business. I don't want to talk about her. She's my friend, not yours. You decided to ruin it.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Like you cannot discuss the person by not discussing the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so tell me what's been going on with Jen. I don't want to talk about it. If you can hit her up on social media if you want to know, see if she'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's not my business to tell.
Right.
And then it won't be nothing to come back and tell the person because you didn't discuss them. There's something that you sitting around discussing the friend with the ex and something ain't right with you. Something
Something wrong with you.
No, something ain't right with that because you should know better.
Right.
Why are you telling this person's business?
Yeah.
It happened. We used to work at the same place.
Right.
And a female. Can you believe she was... We ain't gonna go there. Ain't none nobody business. What she told you, she told me, leave that alone.
Right.
You know, but instead of me sitting there discussing her business in a place we shouldn't be, I just cut it off.
Right.
Ain't nobody business.
Yeah.
Whatever she told you, I don't know. Cut it. And she cut it because she know why you can't be discussing this person's business in here. She don't work here no more. They don't need to know.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
Let
people,
it go.
Yeah.
Well.
But I question the person who sits and discusses you with your ex, knowing what they did and how the breakup was, and I don't know.
Girl code.
Yeah.
There you go. Girl code.
Abide. Or be thrown into the swamp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. But what about guys? Like, what do you guys like? Do you guys just do what you want? You're like dick hanging out, smacking everybody with it. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if like guy codes get like violated that much. You know what I mean? Like that's
because do you guys just not care, or do you guys just not say you care?
That's a good point.
I think a guy wouldn't even remember her name. Like, who's that chick you were engaged to? Like, you don't remember her name? No.
Look, I wasn't fucking her.
Like, you've been with like other chick. What's her name? Like, they wouldn't know your present girlfriend name, let alone.
I remember like a joke. It was well, actually, it's from an old YouTuber that you used to watch. Well, I watch Kane Carter. He was talking about how you know, trust me.
Okay.
And it was talking about like guys remember girls by location and a body part.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, yo, like, oh, you, what happened to Sarah? Like, Sarah? What are you talking? Come on, man. The girl with the fat ass at the club. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, her. Yeah. You know, so I was like, oh shoot, that's kind of true. That's kind of messed up. But I don't know. I think maybe like the one big thing is probably like the not dating the ex. That's probably like the one thing that I'll probably like
just
like, yo, don't do that. Like even if the guy is like a player and like he's probably like slept with like mad people, but probably there's that one that like, you know, he kind of like fell for, you know, but like it didn't work out for whatever reason.
Because he's a player.
Well, yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can have all the other ones, but that one, don't do it to yourself. I think maybe that's it, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not really thinking right now,
right.
Because I'm fascinated with the female side, you know. But
I mean, because guys, I mean,
I really don't. I don't know. I really don't.
I mean, other than the calling thing, I don't think you guys like. I mean, I don't know.
No, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the calling, yeah. I definitely don't. I mean, me personally, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of guys would not like, you know, seeing that their
I know
girl
a
is
lot
getting
of
a call
like I'm
from somebody.
friends with like some of my friends' girlfriends.
Okay.
And like 9 times out of 10, like depending on how close my relationship is with them, like I'll hit them up and be like, I miss you guys. We should hang out. Let me know when you guys are free, like as a group, you know. And like my one friend who we were talking about before, like she'll be like, oh, hit him up and see what he's up to. He needs to get out. Like she's already granted me permission with her magic wand to like take him out for a fun night. Yeah. You know, so then I'll hit him up and be like, yo, what's good? When we going out? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You know, or if he hits me, I'll be like, yeah, we should all get together. But like, I don't, like, I guess it depends on like how close you are with the female, but I don't know. It's just weird.
Feel like females can know too. Like if you the type that come mad respectful and approach them on some plural, like you guys, we should do y'all?
Anyway,
I feel like she knows, like, all right, she's cool.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So I think it's how you started it off from the beginning with her was.
Okay. So you think, so what you're kind of inferently saying is you can't hang out with somebody that has a relationship by themselves?
You can, but she started it off the right way.
Right.
Like, she invites both of them.
Right.
And then the girlfriend says...
No, but how about if you just want to hang out with the person? That one person.
There is no I in team.
Yeah. I mean, you might want to, but the way you approach it is what matters.
Right.
Yeah, you might be saying to yourself, hopefully he just comes. She's a little annoying. I ain't goofy. Hopefully she want to stay home.
Yeah.
But
she tired.
The respectful thing to do is, do you guys want to go?
Involve them both.
If she says, nah, you guys go, then...
Right.
You know, all is well.
Yeah.
So it's just the fact of the approach.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like sometimes you let stuff go, but you don't forget it. Like, I'll never forget come by yourself. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. I'm over it, but I won't forget it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do we know where the ex is today?
By herself.
Went back to their country and got married.
Really?
And then gonna bring him
over here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because nobody over here wanted to
mess with her.
So
she had to go. She had to go back to the motherland or wherever. Okay.
And so that's what she did.
Wow. Okay. Good. No more calls.
Strangely.
Oh wait, the plot thickens. Hold up.
He got a text. Just wanted to let you know. It's always for a reaction. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Okay.
He thought so too. I'm
yes.
like, oh, you're learning. Just wanted to let you know I'm going to Haiti to get married. Mm-hmm. And waiting for a reaction. What like, oh, you shouldn't do that, or I think that's what she was waiting for.
He previously didn't know that she even had a boyfriend.
No.
Okay. They were boyfriend, right? It's not like she was getting like a mail order husband or something.
Well, yeah, they had met.
Oh, okay.
And they had continued talking after they met.
Okay.
Did they do that in Haiti?
Yeah, apparently. Mm. So he got the text, like, just wanted to let you know. And she was just like, and he was like, congratulations.
I would have sent back like a family Christmas card of like, you, him, and the baby. We are very happy for you.
And he was just like, congratulations.
Right.
Like, next. Like, and I think, and then it was like, not silence because it's text, but you know.
Yeah.
Radio silence.
Yeah, there's like, that wasn't the reaction.
Yeah.
And it's like the fact that you still want a reaction lets me know what I need to know. He may not know, whatever. I know what I need to know when you still want a reaction. I know what that means.
Are you guys invited?
No, they got married in Haiti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like I guess what we would consider like City Hall.
Okay.
It was sort of that sort of thing.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But there was Facebook pictures and stuff, so me and his sister enjoyed that. Sometimes you have to joke at other people's expense. It's just a circle of life.
It's a circle of life.
Like, look at this shit here.
Hey, as long as she's out of your hair, no more calling, texting, whatever. So that's good. That's all good.
So there was another code about if you have friends of the opposite sex and they want to date your two friends, letting the other person know if the person is no good.
Oh yeah, I feel like we had this conversation.
So
all right,
you're gonna have to explain that.
So me and Jen are friends.
Okay.
You're my friend.
Okay.
You meet Jen. You like her.
Okay.
But you're an asshole.
Okay.
You're my friend and I love you.
Yeah.
But you're an asshole.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her you're an asshole.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like hook y'all up.
Oh.
Like, I think I'm supposed to say, like,
absolutely.
Or like, you and Jen are friends.
Mm-hmm.
You got your boy.
Yeah.
Your boy's like, yo, hook me up with Jen. You know your boy's a player.
Yeah.
You're like, nah. I'm not gonna play my girl like that.
Yeah.
But some guys, I feel like, let it go down because they don't want to have that conversation. Like, you're not a good guy, dude. Like, I'm not gonna let you hurt my friend.
Or they let it just go because they know it's not gonna last. There's no possible way it's gonna last.
Yeah, but you don't know. I could have been like, yo, who's your friend with the locks? And
no, that's fine. But like in like 6 months, you're like, yo, fuck that guy, and I hate your locks anyway. They dirty.
Yeah, but as my friend, you're supposed to fucking avoid. If I'm already 6 months in, I might be in love. Like, you
or
need
if
to
you
stop
say
that.
it and she do it anyway, then
It's fine.
You said it. Though.
Right.
You said what
Even
needed to
if
be
you
said.
don't say it to him and you came to me and you were like, yo, you can do what you want to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But dude is not really A1 material.
Right.
You know, he's got a history. I've had friends, like, when I was in my heyday, single day, I'd go up to my guy, I'm like, yo, you don't got any cute boys? They're like, they're cute. That's it. That's where it ends. That's where it ends.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they would tell me, be like, no one that's good for you.
Mm.
I'm like, well, thank you for your honesty and pick some fucking better friends. God damn, you guys suck. I thought having guy friends that have, like, you know,
Right.
pick a litter. Apparently not.
Apparently
All the
not.
shitheads hang out together.
Right. Oh, man.
You learn a lot from your guy friends. All the shitty things you guys do.
She's like, Yeah, you got any more, April? I see a whole file.
April's got the iPad Pro popping today.
I know. She got the file. She ready. She was like, I'm ready for this.
That was it, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think the
Yeah,
thing is
that's
that, like, women and men need to, like, abide by. I mean, I guess it's men. You guys do what the fuck you want. Actually, guys, I don't have problems with my guy friends calling me at all hours of the night. It's just the females that, like, just have no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have problems, but like, there's still proper etiquette.
I know. I'm sure there are
have.
women who have. I mean, guys who have. I don't know. I lost track of where I was in the story.
No.
But, yeah,
I'm saying
there's
I'm saying you don't mind, but
No, I
mean,
mind.
Oh, you do mind? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I thought you said you didn't mind. I was like, well, I mean,
Like, I
Mr.
don't.
Boo might.
I
might say
don't
something.
live with my boyfriend.
Right.
But if I did,
Right.
or if it was like, okay, I know they. I mean, granted, I'm not saying that everyone has to, like, learn the schedule of, like, when I see him, but, like, he's not at work now. That's the other problem, is that he works late at night.
Right.
So he's, like, openly said, like, his friends will, like, hit him up at, like, late at night if there's a problem because they know he's up.
Right.
And I'm like, we'll see.
Let me cross that bridge when I get to it.
I know. I was like, it hasn't happened yet. I'm not gonna, like, freak out. Like,
Right.
if it happens, I'm gonna be like, I hope your friends have sense, because the ex's friends did not.
Right.
They just thought it was okay to, like, sit on his lap and dance on him and
Right.
put the legs up on him and
Yeah,
call.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it would bother either of you.
I've never been one of those girls, but let me just say this: if I was out, we were at a party, and, like, you came with your girlfriend, I wouldn't be touching on you and shit. That's weird.
Right. Regardless of the
Dynamic.
not connection, but like
Right,
the history.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially, okay, yeah, our history is a little different, but, like, yeah, let's just say we were platonic friends who have never explored relationships.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
This is a matter of respect. That's
Oh,
what
absolutely.
it boils down to.
Yeah.
If the person's doing all that, they don't respect your relationship. They don't take it serious.
It's not a big deal.
They don't respect
Like,
you.
About to respect my fist in your face. I don't know. I don't get it.
Right.
Ladies, if you're doing it, stop immediately. You look like a whore. And
Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much.
you look ridiculous.
You look,
Because as soon as it
and you
happens
don't look
to-
like a good friend.
Right, and that's exactly
Maybe
true.
he doesn't realize it right away, but the girl knows. You're
Right.
not a good friend. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've learned today that you hand out tampons
Yeah.
and don't call past 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Hopefully people listen to this and abide by some of the goddamn rules. Get
Stop
some
the
respect.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a whole bunch more rules on the website, so you'll see all that stuff on the website bedlovebeyond.com. So Jen,
Yeah.
we are at the meme of the day.
Oh, fuck. Meme of the day. Meme of the day. Meme of the day. Okay, it says here is the BLC. Basic lady code. Kind of like that. Never hate a woman you've never met. Never date a friend's ex. Never reveal another female's secret. Never leave an inebriated friend alone in a bar. Never invite a friend's enemy to a party. Never dine alone with a friend's boyfriend unless it's his last meal and he's being shot at dawn. End quote.
End quote.
But I don't know who did it.
So yeah.
You should never leave an inebriated friend. Look what happened to fucking Natalie Holloway. Your friend should be fucking ashamed of themselves, Natalie.
They probably are.
Probably, yeah.
Like they wake up in cold sweats.
Oh God.
We shouldn't have left her.
Oh man.
That's terrible. They broke girl code early in life.
They won't break it again. I'll tell you that much.
That's true.
Got it tattooed on their freaking
They're sitting at
chest.
home rocking back and forth. Oh my God. That's terrible. I'm sorry. But it's true. So that was fun.
It was.
I'm sure there's more where that came from.
No. There's definitely a lot more. Like I said, just.
I feel better now that I got it out. I like purged it.
Yeah.
Said it to the masses.
No, that was good though. Yeah. So again, bedlovebeyond.com. You're gonna see all of the articles that we discussed on the podcast, and also I apologize because I wanted to shout out the countries that listen to us because we hit that 2,000 mark, and of course United States and United Kingdom, Germany, Australia, and Ireland are all listening to us.
USA with the gold.
USA with the gold. Right. But thank you, United Kingdom,
Not
Germany, Australia, and Ireland. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, thank you so much for listening, guys.
That's cool.
It's super cool. So hit us up, Gmail, bedlovebeyond@gmail.com. What are some of your guy girl codes? What have we missed? What do you guys like?
Shout them out.
Yeah, what do you guys like have on your list? Give us a call at 201-862-8BED. That is 201-862-8233. We also have Facebook, facebook.com/bedlovebeyond, where you'll find tons more articles and stuff about what we talk about. We have an Instagram, bedlovebeyond official, and also tweet at us at bedlovebeyond. All right, that is our show.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, hold
on.
My bad.
Hold the phone.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
We have Periscope.
Oh yeah. See, thank you. Yeah, we have Periscope.
I don't read articles.
I
have a purpose.
We have Periscope, and we're talking about What do you hate Periscope for?
I don't like being on camera.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, we're on Periscope, so go to Periscope, but you need to have a Twitter. So you can hit us up on that too, and you can watch us talk about Married at First Sight, and soon we will be adding another show that we'll be talking about, which
You're the
is
Worst?
Jen's favorite show, You're the Worst.
I just rewatched the whole season again.
Season 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
The part where she was like laying in the tent with him and she's like, "You stayed." I was like, "Oh my God." I was like crying yesterday, like laying on the bed watching it. I was like, "Oh my God, I love this show. It's so great." If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to watch it. It's a fucking amazing show.
Yeah,
so
You're the
awesome.
Worst. Yeah, we talked about this like in episode 2. And we're on episode 35. So you haven't watched it yet. You're the worst.
Exactly.
All right. So yeah, You're the Worst. You can catch up. It's on FX. So please watch the show. It's awesome.
FXX.
Yes. Sorry. FXX. Yes. Go online, stream it. It's only 2 episodes. 12, 13 episodes ish. Yeah. It's
2 seasons.
Yeah. It's 2 seasons, but like 12, 13 episodes apiece.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So definitely catch up with that. We would like to thank April.
Thank you, April.
The #1 fan.
Nice visiting you guys.